Hello and welcome to this episode of Storm King's Thunder. My name is John Godebert and I'm Final Boss Fights GM. We return to the action as the group manage to make their way out of the collapsing Oracle of the Allfather and into safety. For now.
We're out.
And there's just like the typical movie plume of dust thrown up as you leave. And just the entrance collapses in on itself.
I land.
I just turn back and just shout to everyone. What was that? What was that orb?
I don't know. I was trying to figure out how to stop it.
Well, we're lucky we got out in time. Hashtag, are you okay?
I have dealt with worse.
Typical giant.
You should get back to your get to your castle.
Are you gonna be okay, hashtag?
Apparently that boulder hit me harder than I thought.
Are you gonna be okay? You got nowhere else. You got no shelter,
You
technically.
can come with us.
I can make my way back to nicer climates now.
You can come with us on the castle, maybe.
We can give you a lift.
I will be okay. You have a place to go, and that is not where I need to go.
Milo does a puppy face, like a really sad face.
I will be okay, little giant.
Looks like our paths will cross again one day.
Yes, hopefully.
Once it's all done, I'm coming to find you. We're gonna.
Let's go back to whilst Fenwick is in dragon mode. Let's just use him to get back to the castle.
Before Fenwick goes, he looks into the ruins of the temple. Just gives a snort before turning.
Oh.
Just a small gout of flame,
Pretty much.
and you return to the castle,
Where the fuck is it?
and you're over here somewhere.
Yeah.
And that devastation orb seemed to be following us because it's on the terminal.
The devastation orb starts shaking the castle, and
And so you guys set a course, I assume. I'm going to put words in your mouth at this point. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. You set a course for Yatar,
Yeah.
yep.
which is about a day and a half away by Cloud Giant Castle. And so is there anything in particular you guys would like to do during this day and a half of travel?
Milo's gonna write a letter. And try and see if he can send it to Merlin, get it to Merlin.
Okay. Roll me a... actually, all of you, roll me a perception check.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
18.
18.
Yeah, Cole.
Yep.
No.
Nope.
No.
Fenthwick.
Yes.
Just as you are leaving the spine of the world, and the snowstorm starts to die down, you see a fluttering creature just...
Hmm?
And a little bird perches on one of the crenellations of the castle. And there is just a... as a raven sits there and looks
Hi.
round and looks
Oh.
at you,
Oh. Ah!
and then looks at Milo.
Tilts head.
Then
Huh?
pulls out a tiny little knife and shanks him.
Just
Oh. I'm gonna go up to the pro.
Car!
I look at him. If there's anything on him, is there a reason why he's there?
There is a pouch tied to one of his legs.
I grab the pouch.
It's full of cocaine.
Cocainum.
There is a note on it.
Is it addressed to anyone?
To Milo.
Oh. I open it up.
Love the Krigaboros.
He smiles and check out the pouch.
And you open the pouch, and inside is a slightly bigger note that reads,
Bigger note.
Thank you for all the hard work and good luck on your new adventure. And there is 250 gold pieces.
Ah! He smiles brightly.
And the message is signed from Eric's mother, saying, just
Luna.
don't spend it all in one place for your supplies.
Aww. Thanks, Luna.
And then there's a PS written on the back of the note. Also, some backup.
Someone's backup
Car!
looks at the crow.
The raven looks at you,
Tilts head.
tilts head.
This is a strange raven.
I
Car!
can't speak with animals on it. Well,
And it, in turn, turns into a human.
damn it.
That won't be needed.
Oh, I just kind of
He kind of like sends back and like falls back just by the transformation.
Lunan thought you might need some assistance. Maybe somebody to look after the place when you're not at the castle. Somebody who doesn't need to throw themselves into the glory of frontline combat anymore.
Do I know you?
I have done some work with your guild. You may have heard tale of some of my exploits. I try to keep out of the limelight, but my name is Remus.
Oh, I think Eric has told me about you.
Blushes slightly.
So you're staying here for us, guys?
I have been sent to keep watch over the castle and to take care of it, and to just generally make sure that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands when you are all in the field.
I love that. The field.
I am personally retired, but Lunan, as you know, likes to call in favours, and I owed her one still.
Oh, I see. Well, if everyone else is okay with it, looks at Benfic and Yakul and Borrowed.
Who's talking at the? Who is this person? It's the cat.
No,
Who
not the
fuck is
cat.
this guy?
The cat's busy trying to chase the Bob.
Who is talking at the moment? Who's going to be protecting the car?
There he is.
Oh, there he
There
is.
he is.
Hey, if he's a trusted friend of yours, then he's a trusted friend of ours.
I've only heard tales of him, but I've heard he's been such a great friend to the family and all that.
I do what I can.
I mean, if you know, you may not old enough for the field, but are you still old enough to fight for this castle?
I can protect it should the need arise.
Excellent. And we've got a lot of animals to feed as well. It's just
What do you think?
like you just hand him a bag of hay.
What do you think, Fenwick? Should we have him on board? He can really help us out. The more help we need, the more chances that we can get onto the mission and everything. Fenwick.
I don't mind.
Can I do an insight to see if he's okay? Can I check to see if he's okay? Fenwick.
Try.
Roll an insight.
15.
Does that see anything, Sean?
He is down. And it's safe to assume it's something that has happened recently. But yeah. That's about it, really.
Did Milo actually listen to what he said, or was it not been said yet? That Fenwick was looking for someone, or he wanted to
Nope.
say something.
I've never told it anywhere within his earshot.
Okay, so basically, Milo has no.
Nope.
Well, I think it's safe to say that you're welcome here.
Excellent. Where are we headed?
We're going to
Yatta.
Yatta. Yeah.
Excellent. I seem to remember there was a tavern there at one point.
Yes, we love a tavern.
You should be able to find lodging there, although obviously you've got rooms here.
Yep, we do.
But you should be able to find information there if that is what you're looking for. I seem to remember they had a nice place. Yes. And he just kind of
Fantastic.
wanders off and heads downstairs and starts tidying something.
That's not Milo doing it. Me out.
And then you guys spend about a day and a half of travel and possibly have some conversations with people who aren't here that we can replay next time.
Yeah.
Does Remus have any spells that are useful with sending the message? He does not. So Milo, if you want to send somebody to send a message, you'll have to talk to somebody else.
You cut out there. What'd you say?
If you want to send the message to Merlin,
Yeah.
Remus doesn't have anything that is useful for that, but somebody else might.
Oh yeah. Who would that be? Wait. Fenwick. Is it Fenwick? I swear it was Fenwick, but Milo doesn't know that, so he's going to ask.
I have Animal Messenger, but that can't. Well, technically, I could ask them to deliver a letter, but even then, it's like if you want to use if you wanted to use it to do a message, you can only do like 25 words.
Okay.
Do it in short sentences.
Are you okay?
Just don't think I have anything.
He's like kind of hesitant because
Milo starts counting on fingers.
no, he becomes more hesitant. He goes to Fenwick, asks about the letter, but he said he wouldn't know it's me because I haven't told him my new name yet. And I don't think he would recognize it.
I mean, the spell is done in your voice, I believe, so if he recognizes your voice.
Oh, that's the spell? He's like asking you because he's like curious.
I spoke against the trying to the arrangements must be able to see and hear you if the beast intelligent. Otherwise, then that's the wrong spell. That's the wrong spell. That's the wrong spell.
Wrong spell.
So it matches general description such as aim. So you specify a location which you must have visited. A recipient who matches the general description, such as a man or woman dressed in a uniform with a card or a red head wearing a pointed hat. You also speak a message up to 25 words. The target beast travels for the duration of the spell, which is 24 hours, unless I use it at a higher level. The travel duration and covering about 50 miles per 24 hours. When the messenger arrives, it delivers your message to the creature that you described, replacing the sound, replicating the sounds of your voice.
Okay.
A message speaks only to the creature matching the description you gave. If the messenger doesn't reach its destination before the spell ends, the message is lost, and the beast makes its way back to where you cast the spell.
Okay. He's like, what can I say? I don't even know where he's gonna be in Silvery Moon.
I mean, technically speaking, you could attach a message to the messenger.
That could work.
In theory.
He's already kind of like written it out anyway.
I mean, just need a bird to deliver it.
Yeah. I've seen him for a long time since the guild, and he just like went off and never really came back. And he said he had a mission to do, but that was like 2 years ago.
Well,
I was worried because normally for his kind of race, they don't really stay around for long.
okay.
He's an old bugger, you see. Not exactly human, you know.
Okay. Well, if he's in Silvery Moon, we can find him. Well, that's what did you actually say? Did you actually relay your own message, or did you? First, you asked the Oracle, and it would have told you in Giant, which only you can translate.
Yeah, he said that he's in Silvery Moon. That's about it. So I'm basically running in the... Well, it's actually not that... It's actually easy to find him. Because he's not exactly... He's... You say he's an Aarakocra. I meant, sorry. You know, big bird people, right?
I'm aware of what an Aarakocra is. Well, yeah, it should be easy to find him in Silvery Moon with that description.
Yeah.
Unless he's altered his appearance somehow.
He hopefully wouldn't. All I know.
Yeah, if I just find a... I mean, I'm assuming birds keep, like, landing on our castle and stuff.
Yeah, you can easily enough catch a bird to be a messenger.
So, yeah, I don't need to catch, John. I don't need to catch.
You know what I mean.
I don't need to catch. I politely convince.
You know what I mean. You can find a bird.
And I do this. I do the spore.
What level do you do the spell?
So it's second level, and it's another 48 hours for every spell level above. So if I do it at 4th level,
That would be 5 days,
that'll be 5 days.
and
Well,
they travel
okay.
50 miles a day.
So yeah, 5 days.
Okay.
I'll plonk that in the thingy, so it's...
And I assume, do you do it as a ritual, or...
I do it as a ritual. So, and I allow Milo to convey any verbal message they may want.
So, Milo, you can give me a message of 25 words.
25 words, yeah. You're just lucky, John. You're just lucky that I have not just found a bird and awakened it.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Probably 20 there, I think. Could be wrong.
You don't have to use all of the words.
No, but it's more.
Okay. So you say this to the bird, and the bird, you tie the letter onto the bird's leg, and the bird and just sort of disappears and flies out over the horizon.
Oh well. I hope it gets to him. I just realised you need to change the D&D Beyond on Twitch. You'll see Kaylin.
Kaylin's still on there? I thought I took her off.
Nope, she's legit on there.
It's still on there.
Oh, my bad. I'll do that
Get the
now.
fuck out, Kaylin. Get off. You're
I'll-
on maternity leave.
Yeah. Kaylin, go do other things.
Go and be a mum.
And eventually you guys bring the castle over Yata. And
All is good with the world.
Fenthwick, Jakob, Milo, Hector, Borrow, Chupa, done. Save, done. You bring the castle over Yata, and how do you get to the ground?
We let down a really long rope. No.
Okay, you let down a really long rope and slide down it, and then you have no hands left at the end.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
I suppose I can be Raven in us again.
I'm assuming that we've done a bit of a long rest or rested up at some point.
You would have had a long rest in between.
Alright, I'm gonna... See if we can't press a long rest on this one. 74.
You find your way into Yata.
Is there a map for it?
There isn't, unfortunately. They haven't given me a Yata map. They have given me maps of other things that will come up,
I'm
but
hearing
not of
big noises
Yata.
from your- Like... Jackal,
Mm-hmm.
your mic has gone weird. Hearing noises.
Oh, it's my fan.
Oh,
I got my fan directly on me.
You make your way into Yata looking for where the golden goose coin came from.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Yata is Yata is a fortified city on the east bank of the Desserin River.
Okay.
There is a wide stone bridge that crosses the river, and a citadel on the west bank of the river stands and sort of protects the city from people coming across. There is a major trade road that leads through this town. There are a number of very tall buildings in the town. Some as many as 4 stories high. It is also a port, so there's a lot of trade travels down the Desserin River from Yartar down towards Womford, further south.
Okay.
And you find your way into a tavern to start asking questions around.
Is it a busy tavern?
It is a fairly busy tavern. It's sort of,
Because I take it that this place, that this village is like all about trade and
yeah.
casino.
This is you find yourselves in sort of a dockside tavern. It's a little bit rough and ready. There are, 3 people in one corner, heavily into their drinking. There's a lot of tankards on one of the tables with a man with his head down on the table. And seeing as this is early afternoon, he's been hitting the drink quite heavily.
Is the barman there as well?
There is a bartender in the room.
Okay, I have an idea. Who's got the coin?
I do.
Fenford, can I borrow the coin, please?
I hand the coin.
Who's in the bar? All of us in the tavern.
Yes.
I gather you.
Okay, so I just guys, just take a seat, and I'm gonna buy some drinks. And I say this in an actual professional way. Like I've actually got. I'm not just doing like a alcohol thing.
Okay.
I go to the barman and go, 7 is 7 of us, isn't there? Hang on. 1, 2. Yeah, there's
6.
7 of us. 6 of us. I'll just go to the innkeeper. Good man, we've travelled a long journey. May I have 6 of your best ale, please?
I don't want ale.
Okay, water. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want
Water.
water? Yeah, yeah. Okay. 5 ales. 1. I can see that Chubb will say something else like a wine or something. Yeah. Okay. Fenwick, beer, good. Yeah, ale, yeah, good. Yeah. You know that thing that you do at a bar.
Water too.
You do. Obviously, he wants water. You know that sign language thing that you do at an pub, like yeah, good, yeah. Okay, fine. Drinks over there, sir. How much would that cost?
That will be for the lot. Sorry, how many ales was that?
5 ales. No.
5 ales.
4 ales.
4 ales, 2 waters. That will be 15 silver.
And I just pass him. I put the coin, the wood, the coin down, the golden goose coin. I just put it over to him. And just give him like a bit of an eye.
We don't accept that here.
Oh, do you not? Oh,
No, that is a betting chip. Not money.
I apologise, sir. I've just come from, I've just found this on, it's coming into my hands. Where can I spend it? Around this area?
Betting chip.
You might have to ask around. We don't accept it in here. It's maybe it's a casino.
Have you heard of this casino? Is there a casino that you know?
1 minute, let me ask someone. And he looks over to the table with the piles of tankards on it.
I...
Hey, Keros, wake up. Keros,
Bring me another one.
you've had enough for now.
I decide when I've had enough.
As the innkeeper, I decide when you've had enough.
Just keep bringing them.
This dwarf, he's got a casino chip. Do you recognize it?
Do I recognize it?
Yeah, you recognize it. You know where it
Okay.
comes from.
It looks familiar.
Okay then. I just I give the innkeeper some money. I give him this silver, and I'll buy this man a drink as well. Actually, I throw another.
You are like.
Good. I'll just get Fenric to help. Fenric, help me with these drinks.
Goes over to help.
I expect the guy that Yakal is talking to look at Shub and say, "Is that guy alright? He doesn't look good."
Jeff, would you like to describe whom they see in front of them?
Sorry, can you just repeat that?
Would you like to describe who they see?
Yes, you see a tall, bulky Triton with blue skin and fins on his hands and a mane of yellow hair and a yellow beard, and he only wears a pair of shorts, and he has a leather strap to sling his great axe across. But apart
So
from that,
Basically,
Sorry?
like Jason Momoa, just like Jason Momoa Aquaman but blonde.
yes, that's what we're going for. Yep.
And blue skin.
What am I?
Yep.
Your actual.
And at the
Aquaman.
moment, he's sitting at a table, and there's a pile of empty tankards on it.
So I just move it. I move the tankards away. Here you go, sir. This one's on me.
You're not the wench who served me before.
No, I'm a different winch.
Never mind. You are like.
Now,
I-
as they say,
Milo
sit
is
back.
immediately gonna get up and go to Yakal and just whispers, "What are you even doing?"
oh, I've got it.
And
As they
who's
s-
this guy?
It's
You were-
okay. It's okay.
Oh. Are you
As a
a
favour-
serving wench you as well?
As a favour for a favour, sir. I bought you a drink. just ignore Milo. Milo,
He's a funny little one. He is.
he is really. He's a good lad. But he's not really an ale person.
Excuse me, but what did you just call me?
Young boy,
No, the other one.
little lad, little
No.
boy.
No,
Remind me.
no, him points out to Jeff's
Oh.
character.
Keros.
What did you just call me, Karas? What did you just call me?
You're a funny little one. You are.
Not that one, the other one. Was it a winch or something?
A wench calls over from the other table.
I am not a wench. How dare you? I am a wizard. I am powerful.
Chupa leans over the table and suggests that she could be a wench.
He's like started yakking at freaking Kairos like, you should be ashamed, guy. I am the great powerful Milo.
So is Chupa at this table? Or is Chupa at a different table at the moment?
Chupa's probably still at Fenthwick's table.
Okay.
Okay, so as I said, sir, before I was rudely interrupted, looking at Milo. Milo, I can see Milo like going. "Arrgh." Milo,
Just sat there with steam coming out.
yeah.
He's
Milo.
legit got steam coming out. And then after what interruption, he just like gives daggers to Yakhol. And he walks off for a bit. And
So-
just looks around.
As a favour for a favour, I bought you a drink, so I'm sure you can help me with some of this coin or this chip.
Karis holds out his hand,
I give it to Karis.
looks it over, bites it a bit.
It is made of wood.
It is made of wood. I have seen some of these before. There's a establishment near here called the Grand Dam, I think it's called.
The Grand Dam.
The Grand Dam, yes. It's a place where people go when they have too much money, they want to get rid of some of it.
So these people are quite rich.
Or quite stupid, one of the two.
Or drunk, like yourself.
Yes, but I don't have enough money to go to that place.
Mm. We have business there. You know, and is there any way we
I
just
can
get
tell
in?
you where I can tell you where it is if you leave me alone. I can tell you where it is.
Why would we
Do you
leave
know
you
what?
alone?
Do
Says
you know what?
Chupa.
I'll buy you another drink.
He looks over at Chupa and he's probably the first time his
Really?
eyes focus on it. His eyes
Bribery
light
is
up.
gonna make this guy. We might as well just leave
Oh.
him. Just tell us where the location is, and we'll just be on our way.
Look, listen, Chupa is using her boobs. Okay.
And Karis's eyes are kind of lighting up at it. Oh my.
What's the
Yeah.
problem? Why are you wanting to stay here? Are you chicken?
Go on,
His
John.
eyes-
Talk,
his hand
John,
just
talk
slams
dirty.
down.
I'm just gonna go straight back to Fenwick. And just, like, I just want to leave, please.
Yeah, you want to be left alone because you're a chicken.
What? Who said that?
Chupa.
To who?
To Keros.
Hi.
Keros, I think, slammed the table.
Yep. I need to go for a few minutes, guys, but I'll be right back in a few minutes.
Why?
Timing, you left me waiting for an hour.
We
Be
got
right
there
back,
as soon
guys.
as we could.
Hmm.
I'm hungry again. I had
Like,
roast dinner.
You had a roast dinner, but it's
Mhm.
good. Nice Sunday roast. I wish I had a Sunday.
It was a bit less, but it was like because I tend to have less now diet stuff, and it was actually alright. Lily and Sam didn't eat
So,
I'm thinking,
that. we
guys,
just got a new.
guys,
We just
guys,
got a
we've
new.
we've got information.
member coming in.
I think we need Keros to actually take us to the casino. He might know people.
I don't trust him, and he's too drunk, and I don't like drunk people.
Look, I'm drunk now, okay?
Yeah, but I know you better. I don't know him.
Look, as a drunken man, I can trust a drunken man. A drunken man always believes in his drink. Drink comes first. He'll
That
take.
doesn't make any sense.
Look, even if he is a bit drunk, we can still take him.
why would we take him? He's a chicken. He just wants to stay here and drink.
Exactly. You might as well just leave the guy.
Well, he's giving us the place. He's going to tell us what it is. So I could just tell that he's gone over to like take a piss, just like Jeff has. He's come back. He's like, he's like just rummaging through the place. We need to find information. So at least the least he can do is just show us where to go, and then that's it. We'll leave it to him. How does that sound, guys?
Do what you like. As long
Now-
as we get to where we need to go.
Good. Now drink your water.
Drinks water.
Like upset face. I could just Hector. No, you're supposed to drink it, and just see Hector pouring it down.
Hector will be fine because there's a river in the middle of the town.
Oh, okay, fine. Why do I see Hector just pouring drinks on him? No, you're supposed to drink it. You know,
So,
Do we have a new member in the team now?
is Jeff with us?
Is the Jeff with us?
Muted, I would assume.
he's not here at the moment.
He's still having a slash.
Hector will say, so how are we going to get on this boat? I've given up trying to do the voice.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, I just decided then that it wasn't going to happen.
I
So
mean,
how are we going to get on the boat?
with this boat, what do you mean? We can all get on this boat, or do we have to have some sort of
Well,
authority?
if it's a rich people gambling vessel,
Hmm.
really there's only going to be...
We can look the part. Yes, you're right, Milo.
Also have the money for it too.
There's going to be two options.
You don't. You just got that money though.
We can go on there as rich people, or we can try and get work on the boat.
I mean, I've got plenty of money.
Well, some of us do look very tip-top shape. I mean, Hector, you look very lovely.
Sorry, Sean, what was that?
He's just like swirling his mug around. Well, I've got plenty of money. I can easily,
You could
Are you
polymorph
sure you
into a
have-
rich twat.
No, I've got plenty of money.
Okay, there you go then.
Oh, I still have that
Yeah.
dress from the party, says
And
Chupa.
I still have my I still have my clothes from the party as well.
We'll
I,
look the part.
I
I
never
could-
really went to a fancy party.
I could turn into a werewolf and just, a hybrid and pretend I'm your pet.
I don't think that would really work.
You're into creatures.
Still don't
Take-
think it would work.
takes a swig. Well,
I've-
I'm happy to get a job on the ship.
I can go for Fenwick's side if they would do going fancy looking.
that
The
could work.
point is, you just need to look the part.
Yeah, clean clothes, says Chupa.
Who here has got like decent, clean clothes? So Chubb's got a dress. Benwick looks smart.
Milo
Doesn't-
never.
Fenwick doesn't normally look smart. He's got smart clothes.
Oh,
from
yeah.
When they went to a fancy party.
Milo has not got any smart clothes.
What about
Like,
borrowed?
Into one.
I have no idea.
I'm just thinking.
Hector will have shiny armor.
Can I be Chubb's vassal, like a slave man, just like a servant, basically. So she can get on, but I'm like her, servant.
That could work, says Chupa.
What do you think, madam? You just see like Yakov just like licks his hand and brushes his hair back. There you go. There you go. See? Yes.
We might have to work on your...
I still think everyone would need to be tidied up a bit.
We can spend some time and go get some clothes.
Milo's just looking at his clothes and thinking, "Oh, I feel so underdressed anyway."
There must be a
Hmm.
shopping place here.
And
Yeah,
of course,
oh.
I mean, there must be, as you just said, there must be places you can buy clothes from. It's a trading port.
Once,
Sh-
once that guy comes back, then we'll see what we can do.
While we wait, I'll do the final announcements now.
Yeah, might as well.
Thank you guys for watching with us tonight. If you haven't done so already while you're here, please do hit that follow button. It lets you guys know when we go live, and it's a great way that you can completely for free support the channel. If you want to stick around after this, we have a Discord. It comes up in the chat every once in a while. You can keep chatting to us about the things that we're playing or just anything in general. We're going to MCM at the end of the month of October, so stay tuned for that. I think everybody in this call at the moment is going to be there.
Hell yeah, we are.
we are also tomorrow going to be playing. I'm going to be playing on the Direwolf 20 server pack with Sean. We've got a couple of new mods because we've upgraded the server. We've actually got a new server, so we might have some more people playing with us as well. But Sean and I are probably going to be looking at... I've started doing a bit of astral sorcery, so we might take a little bit of a look at that. We've also got Psy and the Monk mod to play with, which is... Psy is a great mod where we can make a magical gun.
I want that.
And Monk is a mod that allows us to be monks in the D&D sense of the word. We can get great attacks for attacking with our unarmed attack, and eventually, if we level up as monks enough, we were able to fly without the use of any power other than our own internal resources. On Wednesday of this week, Sean and myself will be back with hopefully Amy, but also Michael and the other Michael W, and Sean as we continue the Golden Tooth's trek through the Underdark.
Oh, don't worry, I won't be there. It's fine.
No, I started with you.
Oh, sure.
No, don't start with me.
I said me and Sean will be back with hopefully Amy.
No.
I did.
How dare you?
He did.
I literally did. I started it with me and Sean will be back.
I am joking.
Me and
He's
Sean.
He's literally crying his eyes out.
Me and Sean will be back with Amy, hopefully, Sean and the other Michael W, as the Golden Tooth continue their trek through the Underdark, and maybe this time they won't trust Hal with the map. On Friday of this week, Jeff will take over the DM's chair, and the Princes of the Apocalypse campaign continues as you move from Womford onto your other areas of searching for the missing delegation and the following up various cult activities that could be growing in the area. Sunday next week, we're back with the Tomb of Annihilation as you guys have to face up with some of the most horrifying undead creatures from Sammy's mind, as you guys have to face some of the Days After the End zombies.
Nightcrawlers.
And then there are some other threats in that room as well that will prove to be, for me at least, very fun. The Monday after that, we'll be back with some Sky Factory as Sean and I and Michael, the other Michael W. And why did we find two Michaels, and why did both of them have to have the surname W?
Because we're that
Why not?
awesome.
The other Michael W. and AG will all be continuing the Sky Factory Let's Play as we try to build up the Sky Factory space station. We've now got a space for wiring stuff in, and hopefully we're going to be able to finish up the applied energistics systems. That should be a lot of fun. The Wednesday of that week won't be any streams because that's I'm going to be playing Curse with Tanny, and that is going off of the streams for now.
Sorry, guys.
The
That's not Easter's.
The Friday of that week, however, will be Jeff is going to be playing. Jeff is going to be running another game, this time The Expanse, as a group of ragtag sci-fi guys do sci-fi things in a sci-fi game. Sci-fi.
I still have to make a character for that.
I'm back. Thank you for your patience.
And with perfect timing, Jeff is back just at the end of everything that I know that is coming up. So basically, Jeff, Kiros slams the table,
Yep.
and then we had a little discussion,
Okay.
and so then Kiros, continue.
Kiros continue. Kiros stands up, stares Cupid in the eye, leans back, and then headbutts her full on.
Oh!
Roll me a strength check.
Strength incoming. That's advantage. That's not good.
That
He's too drunk. He misses. She easily sidesteps that one, I think.
easily sidestepped,
Yep.
and she will just like push him around.
Oh my god, he is part of the team, guys.
Wait, Keros is pushing around Milo.
No,
No.
Milo, Chupa.
No,
Keros attempted to headbutt Chupa, and Chupa's just kind of pushed his head.
Dodge out of the way, and he just falling forward probably.
Can I take an action on that, please?
You can.
How dare you, good sir? You creature of the ocean, you seaweed smeller. I'm not really. Yakov's not really good at insults. I'm gonna do a strength check.
That's not a check, that's a save, but you...
Hang on.
Either way.
No, I'm taking that.
Yep.
Yep.
Can I knock him out with my quarterstaff?
You're welcome
He's
to
a-
try.
He's a big. How tall is Keros? How big's his
I
feet?
put him at just under 6 foot. I know they're quite.
Jeff, does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Oh my god.
There's not gonna be nothing
What?
like it.
He's like, how dare you hit Chupa? Stop it!
Keros
He's
just like-
"You've got a
Keros
reason
just
to
leans his head back, and Keros is going to lean his head back and laugh. I
Roll
like
me
you
some
people.
roll
You're
me some
funny.
damage, Milo.
I roll damage. 1.
One.
You take 1 point of damage, Jeff.
I just laugh. Thank you. I like you people. You're funny. I'll come with you.
What? No! I don't want you to come.
He stands up and then he leads the way out. And as he leads the way out, he spies a tankard an unattended tankard on someone's table, and he takes it.
Wait, now, is there stuff in it? Is it like really? Because I think that's a Constitution save.
He
That's
doesn't
a
care.
that's a con save right there.
Chupa will smile and just... We got support.
Milo disapproves.
And
You
Keros
call that support?
Keros is going to knock back the tankard that he just picked up. Not caring if it had a previous owner.
It was like something inside it, like a cigar butt or tobacco powder or something.
And
Something like.
we will stop the session here. We will continue next time as the full hopefully the full force of Storm King's Thunder. The new group will go and visit the Grand Dame and attempt to board the casino vessel. And everybody else will get to meet Keros.
A fucking Triton, right? Oh my god. I'm looking on the beam on looking at like
We will see you in 2 weeks for that. For everything else that I just mentioned, stay tuned for those things. We'll see you around real soon, guys. Thank you so much, and good night.
Adios.
Good night.